Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome along. It's episode number 12 of my Football Manager 2020 YouTube video game series. I'm Tony, as you know. We're playing as Kaiserslautern. We are in Season 2 now. We are in Bundesliga 2 as well. We've drawn our first two games. That's a lot of twos we've been mentioning there. We've drawn our first two games and we even have another two now. Two more games in this episode. We have a cup game against Schalke. Bundesliga side Schalke are coming to town, so hopefully that should be quite an exciting game. And then also we have a league game against Paderborn, where I'm hoping we can break our Bundesliga 2 duck and maybe get a victory. It'd be great if we could get a victory on screen today. You never know. Fingers crossed. It's going to be difficult, but we'll see. I hope you're enjoying the videos. If you do enjoy the videos, please do hit like on those videos. That's really much appreciated. Please subscribe to the channel as well. Hit the notifications on, because as you know, we have now gone twice a week, 2 videos a week, Mondays and Fridays, and then the little notification will tell you when those videos drop. If you have any comments at all, please do leave them down below in the comment section. I reply to everything, especially if it's any technical stuff. Please do sort of give me little tips and things you want to see improving, things you like. But ultimately what we need to do is we need to sit back, enjoy the videos. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a couple of good performances. We're playing Schalke and Paderborn today, so let's go and see how we get on. And here we are, folks. We are welcoming Bundesliga side Schalke to the Fritz-Walter Stadion in the German Cup. If you've been following the series from the start, you will remember that we played Wolfsburg at this stage last season, and an absolute cup classic. We went out on penalties, sadly, which is a bit of a shame, but I think on the day we were probably the better side. So almost robbed in that sense. If we can get anywhere near that level of entertainment for this game, then I think we'll be very happy indeed. It is a welcome distraction though from the league, which is obviously going to be our main source of focus, because we want to stay in the division. We started with 2 draws. We've brought in Jonathan Meyer, as you can see here, the left wing back, to add a little bit of competition for Hertscher. He's probably not going to start today. He may start in the next couple of weeks. But I think in terms of the setup of the team, I'm pretty happy with what we've got. The transfer window is still open. Isaac Liadji has obviously taken that knock in the previous game, so he's still out. We don't want to rush him back anyway. He's kind of our sort of crown jewel player, really. So we're going to put a lot of cotton wool around him, because quite frankly, I can't risk an injury. Gottwald is going to come in and play at centre half, because we've been playing Bachmann there. So we're going to move Bachmann back in the midfield. So Bachmann, Bergman, Chifchi in that lovely little 3 that works really well together. So we're kind of going to go as close to full strength as we can probably get. Kraus is obviously still out injured. Pick is not going to play at left wing. We're going to stick with Elias Huth. Hemline, obviously, as we say, is in for Isaac. So we're not a million miles off full strength. And it's going to be a tough ask, this, I think, against Schalke. But all we're going to do is just go do whatever we can do, and as long as we don't embarrass ourselves and get hammered, that's all you ask for in these sorts of competitions and these sorts of matches, especially at the start of the season, because if you take a big defeat, then of course you've got confidence issues from there, and I don't think we can afford that. So that's a nicely intercepted bit of play there by Huth and Hertscher. Here's Huth again, just plays it inside. Nice little ball from Bergman, but just overhit, unfortunately. Hertscher's not getting on the end of that one, but a sign of it's quite decent, to be honest. The fact we're there breaking up play already. Good ball in, and it's just headed down and gathered up nicely by Grill there. That's the first sign of intent from Schalke, which I think they're going to be throwing a few things at us throughout the match. Lovely 1-2 there. Shad gets the byline, puts it back, and Huth with the header, and straight at the goalkeeper. Is it a clear-cut chance? It's certainly a big chance, and we need to be looking to take those. I can't think we're going to get too many, but that's pretty decent, isn't it? Get down to the byline, whip the ball up, and then cutting it back, and Elias Huth with the header. So he's obviously proving to be, I think he's going to be quite a decent attacking outlet for us. Scored a lot of goals last season on loan at Zwickau, so kind of hoping he's going to be able to replicate that form for us. Granted, not playing up top on his own, because we're sticking with the Iceman for now, and then we'll see what happens as the season goes along. Not a lot happening in this game, to be honest, which doesn't make for great viewing for you guys, unfortunately. But for me, personally, as the manager, it means that we're not getting overrun, and I don't have to start panicking. So, kind of bittersweet in a sense. You guys don't get to see a great deal, but I don't have to panic. So, let's call it a draw so far, which is very appropriate because we're obviously still 0-0. Approaching half time, Ambrosius picked up the yellow card. We'll go in 0-0, and I'm happy enough with that. Look at that. Just shading possession, I think. Shots about equal. There's like a hairline between the two sides at the minute, and can't complain. Can't complain with how this is going. I think if we can just stick out like here at this, do we want extra time? It's not ideal on the legs, is it? Early doors in the season, but let's just see how we get on. I think we're doing well. That's the main thing. We're doing well. Ambrosius here. He's been dispossessed. Oh, God's sake. Oh, great save. Great save. Grill got us out of trouble there. Ambrosius just dilly-dallying on the ball a little bit. Needs to be quicker. And that corner's overhit and no one's going to really get that. It's cleared out. That's fine. Like, you do worry a little bit when these sorts of incidents happen and you think, right, slightly overhit corner, that's fine, but they stand it up and you just don't bring him down, just see the ball out for a throw-in, so that's fine. But slightly disappointing, I think, with Ambrosius that he's been caught in possession. It's very unlike him, so we may have to make an alteration. Obviously he's on the yellow card as well. Let's give Hochrander a little sort of look out and see what he wants to do. A young lad, great experience for him playing up against some Bundesliga quality opposition. I'm not going to put too much pressure on him. If he does well, great. If he doesn't, not a problem. Good ball in. Great save by Grill there. Just a point blank range header, which again we've got to kind of be a bit wary about, I think. So they're going to start turning the screw. They're already up to 8 shots now, and we've kind of sat back a little bit, which I'm not massively impressed by. But at the same time, if we end up hitting on the break, then I'll take that. Let's have a little look at Bonianga. He can come on for Huth. We obviously need to just rest him up a little bit. Hochrander's a bit nervous, understandable. Cutting down the line here. A great ball into the back post, headed away. That's fine, but recycled by Schalke. And their lovely ball back out wide. We need to get tighter, and Schopf has just got up and headed it, floated the header over the goalkeeper. I mean, really, there's the overlap there, isn't it? Nobody's getting anywhere near Miranda, and then the ball's just teed up nicely, and Schopf gets his head on it, and there's nothing you can do about that, unfortunately. That's just a bit of quality that's caught us out. Disappointing that we weren't watching the overlap, but never mind. It's one of those things. Sadly, hopefully we can just not lose by much more than the one. We can't really grind out much more. Schalke with a throw in, good ball in, headed away, not really far enough. Can't even get the ball back off them. This is slightly depressing. Go on, get a foot in. Don't let him get down that wing. Get a foot in. Good ball in and cleared. And just clear your lines. Clear the lines. All we need to do is just clear the lines and giving the ball away. Even with just injury time, we can't put our foot on the ball and hold it. It's a shame because 1-0 you sort of go fine. 1-0 defeat. Never mind. But little bit of a wake-up call, I think, there for the team. Just that little bit of sort of focus on the overlap. That's what's cost us. I mean, can't complain. Schalke have ran out. Deserved winners. Bit more quality than we've got. It was always going to show. And they gave it as good a chance as they can. And I suppose I can't really say fairer than that. There's no point me kicking off about it. We weren't expected to win. So, what we need to do now is get ourselves sorted back for the league. That's got to be our key focus, and hopefully it doesn't sort of hinder our progress there, because we obviously want to be sort of, we want to stay in the division. This is maybe not ideal for the series. We've potentially got a takeover on the horizon. Now, as we've seen before, those of you who play Football Manager quite a lot, a takeover could just mean an internal board takeover, which looks like it might be here, hopefully internal. But it does potentially put my job at risk, which, for a series of me taking Kaiserslautern to the Bundesliga, could really end this quite quickly. Hopefully the board takeover goes through, maybe. I don't know, am I wanting a takeover? I want to keep my job, is what I want to keep, so let's hope that it's just an internal thing and that they're happy with me staying in charge, because, as I say, I don't want to just ditch this series off after 12 or 13 episodes, so hopefully there's nothing in it. Hopefully it's just paper talk. The players don't need to know about this, so we're going to keep their heads focused 100% on football. My head's going to stay focused on football as well. I can't be getting embroiled into boardroom chat, and I'm certainly not getting involved in ballroom chat either. I am not a twinkle toes dancer. I am very much a wooden dancer, so I'm not getting involved in any of that at all. Changes wise for this match here, Hertza's going to be he's going to step back, and Meyer's going to make his debut. Florian Pick's going to come in as well. He's returned from injury, so we'll see. So it's a complete change on the left hand side, which may be a great idea, maybe a master stroke by me. It maybe won't be. We'll see. But I think Meyer coming in, he's at home, so again he's got that sort of little. I hope a protection of the home fans. I hope the home fans give him a bit of a sort of confidence boost, and they're sympathetic towards him, and they give him a bit of encouragement. I hope they don't get on his back pretty quickly, because that would be a bit of a shame for a new signing. And obviously Florian Pick's back as well. He's good. Like, I think the fans appreciate him, so he'll get back and help out. We are currently sat in 12th position against Paderborn, who are they look like they're up in 6th, which you kind of expect them to be a bit of a mid-tabler, pushing up towards promotion. We are at a guess, to be honest, really, because I don't think anyone is really sort of sure of our credentials this year. And it's a great save already. We were put under pressure there. Sorry, not a save. It's actually he's just put it wide. That's a bit of an early let off, to be honest. 2 minutes in. But yeah, I don't think people are 100% sure of our credentials this year in the league, because why would you be? We've not really got much experience here. I'm hoping that we're going to be clear of safety all season. That would really be good, but you never know. Can't really draw our way to safety. Here's Chifchi. Here's Bachmann out to Shad. Lovely ball through there for Hemline. Hemline needs to cut it back for Chifchi. He's hit his own man. It's come back to Bergman. He's hit his own man. No, he hasn't. He's taken the centre half out. That's the treatment we want there. And we're being caught on the break here. Great save. Great save by Pick. He's got down well there and saved from distance, so that's good. Good ball in and corner. Corner comes in and cleared. That's fine. We can clear that corner. I think there's obviously a lot of pressure getting put on our side now, and that's just defended and blocked, and out it goes for a throw-in. So there's a lot happened in 6 minutes, to be honest. Kind of expecting a bit quieter start, but this has started at an absolute breakneck pace, so we'll see where we get in terms of going forward. They've bought Vitek. They bought that Vitek guy that we looked at, the left back. We couldn't afford him, sadly, so it'll be interesting to see him in a proper 90-minute setting. In fact, he's actually on the ball now. Free kick, good ball in, good header out. We've cleared our lines sufficiently up towards Bjarnason. He needs to hold on that ball, but Pick's got it back. Bergman has Chifchi, and he's seen his pass intercepted. Lovely ball back in, and Ambrosius just tidying up, and a little bit of confidence there from Grill to just play that one out nicely. Very nice. But we can't put our foot on it, can we? We're getting dragged around. Vitek with a great ball in again, and it's headed just over the bar. So Vitek really starting to show his qualities down that left-hand side. I mean, we do know a little bit about him, but not a lot. Well, not enough, I should say. Sorry. Well, we know it. We know that he wanted a lot more money to stay at us, and we would have had it. But great corner in, good save again, but punched away by the goalkeeper, or possibly headed off the line. I can't really see the angle there, but cleared is the main thing. Vitek again with a ball in, and it's tucked away at the back post by Sean Lau. I mean, it's been coming, hasn't it? It's been coming. They have just... Vitek has been at the centre of everything. Just floats it in. Nobody's picking him up at the back post. That's terrible defending. Absolutely terrible. Just get punished, don't you? You get punished at this level. Never mind. Well, yeah. We need a bit more steel, I think, in the defence, because it's a poor goal to concede. It's a great ball in. Don't get me wrong. It's a great ball in, but it's a poor goal to concede. And here they are again on the attack, and we've tackled it straight into his path, and a good save by Grill. We are getting absolutely overran here. This could be anything. This could be any score at the minute. Good ball in from a corner, headed off the line. I don't know what to suggest. I really don't know what to suggest. This, what's that? 14 shots to 5. Sorry, 40 shots, 5 on target. We've had 2 shots, none on target. They've got another free kick, another save by Grill. If this was UFC, the referee would be in there stopping it right now, going, "Nah, you've taken too much punishment." This is not good. It's not good. We need something. I mean, I don't get. We've got 60% of the ball, but we've conceded 16 shots. I think we really need to get some defenders in this window. Window's not shut yet, and I know everyone's playing for positions and playing for spaces in the team, but all of the defence have really got to think about what's coming forward now, because they are not playing well enough. And if someone's available who's a bit better, then we may have to spend some money. And Vitek again with a last ditch tackle there. He's had a great game. I'm really gutted that we didn't get him now, to be honest. He's proven an absolute star. He's running this match. Whereas, of course, the left back we've brought in on loan has picked up a booking. So, not really a like-for-like performance, but never mind. He's cost us a lot less money, though, so that's sort of the rationale for it. Here's Shad. Shad, nice little 1-2. Shad's made himself a load of space. Gets the byline, cuts it back. Bjarnason! The Iceman has done it again. He's opened his account for the season. That's great. That's great. That's a little bit less pressure than we were hoping for as well, because the longer he goes without scoring a goal, the more you start to go like, oh, do we need a striker? But that's good. I'm happy with that. Bjarnason off the mark. 3 games into the season. It's probably one of the longest streaks he's gone without scoring, actually, for us, because he was absolutely pummeling them in last season. So 3 games without a goal. We've managed to get him on the score sheet now. Fantastic. Hercher we're going to bring on for Maya, just protect him a little bit with that booking that he picked up earlier. Half an hour to still to play. 1-1. Are we going to say it's another draw? Are we going to hold out for another draw? And we are literally going to draw our way to safety, as we sort of hoped we weren't going to at the start of the match. And Ambrosio, oh man. Just decision making's really poor, isn't it? Really poor. VAR's said it's a penalty. Vitek, of course Vitek turns up and slams it down the middle. He's desperate to prove a point, isn't he, Vitek? That what's that? You don't think I'm worth 12 grand a week? No, it's not that I don't think you're worth 12 grand a week. It's that we can't afford to pay you 12 grand a week. That's why you're not here. But it would have been nice of you to not maybe come and rub it in and just show us up as absolute... I don't even know what to call us. Awful, awful. I mean, let's bring Isaac back on. Let's bring Liadji on. See if he's got something in his. At least get him up against Vitek. All right, try something against him. But it's. I don't think we've got anything here, have we? I think this is going to be it. Has he got him? No, we're just getting we're just chasing shadows, and that's like Ambrosius is just having a shocker. He's getting nowhere. He's not tight to anybody. The strikers are running rings around him. He's given away a penalty, and no one else is back covering and helping out, to be honest. So defence is all over the place. We need to do a lot of work here before the transfer window closes, because we can't play like this all season. We'll be relegated by Christmas if we keep doing this. Might as well just try and bring a few bits of players on and let them have some experience, to be honest. Let's have a look at Backhat, who I think is going to be a potential player for us in the future. Chifchi, maybe just rest him up a little bit for the next couple of games. We need everyone to try and stay as healthy as possible, because this is not really... This result may have slipped from us, I think, now. It's been the Vitek show, hasn't it? He's had a great... He's literally been, I'm going to prove a point, and he's done that. He's done that, and we've had no answer for him at all. And it's disappointing, but as we say time and time and time again, and I'm sure I'll say so much more on this season, it's a step... Oh, for God's sake. Oh, dear. Yeah, it's a different class. It's a different class we're playing against here. I know Paderborn obviously come down from the Bundesliga, so they are going to be a step above us. We've come up from Bundesliga 3, and we've met in the middle, but we've got a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do this season. And this is going to be tough. This is a bit of a reality check, I think, to be honest. I think we maybe came in thinking, first 2 games, couple of draws, alright, that's... right. Just stand him up. Stand him up. Don't dive in. That's fine. That's alright. Just keep him. Yeah, as I say, we've come into the first couple of games, couple of draws, thought that's fine. Lost to Schalke. We weren't expected to beat Schalke. This has probably been the bit of the reality check that we maybe were hoping would come a little bit later in the season. First defeat. We now obviously have to work out how we react from this. Hopefully the players will bounce back. We're only 1 point there above the relegation zone. It's early days, of course it's early days. We're only 3 games in, but it is still a little bit depressing and a bit disappointing to get that first defeat, because you never really want it. You never really want it. You know it's coming, but you don't want it too early doors. Because look at that. That doesn't look like great form. Even in pre-season we were drawing games. So next match is Würzburg, which we obviously played against them last season. They came up with us. Then Ezerberg is our game before the transfer window. We're probably not going to play those two. We'll probably come back for St. Pauli or Nuremberg. The transfer window is going to close, so I've got a lot of work to do. That'll be the next episode, transfer deadline day special. So we'll show you who we get in terms of players there. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you've enjoyed it, obviously do hit like, do subscribe to the channel, hit your notifications on, because as I say, we do go twice a week now. Also, any comments, please leave them below. Any recommendations for defenders who you think could come in and do a job, because some of these guys are potentially not up to the task. So send us some recommendations. As I say, I hope you enjoyed the video. We are twice a week, so do keep an eye out for that, Mondays and Fridays. And obviously do have a cracking week, and we'll see you very soon.